Hi, Trina. It's Carrie. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. I want to walk you through the itinerary that I have put together for you all um, to go to the Caribbean in February of 2025. And I just like to do a little bit of a walkthrough so that when you receive this in an email, you know what to expect. You'll be able to go through it several times and click on all the links and just review it in greater detail. It's a short itinerary, so it won't take very long. The first thing I want to point out is that this price is for the cruise only, this $4,363. It does reflect a buy one, get one at 60% off promotion that Royal Caribbean is offering for this particular cruise. That's why I chose it. If you decide you want to go ahead and secure this particular itinerary, I would need a $500 deposit down by April 3rd, 2 days from now at 5 p.m. But the final payment would not be due until December 4th of this year. I did just load this up, so you are welcome to take things away if you want, but the price is inclusive of travel insurance and refundable deposits. You could decline the travel insurance. That would reduce the cost probably by about $100 each person. And the refundable deposits, they also have non-refundable deposits, meaning you pay a little bit less for the deposit, but then if you decide not to go on the cruise, Royal Caribbean gets to keep that deposit. So again, a couple of other things we could play with from a financial standpoint. Again, the booking is only held for 2 days, at which time the rooms will be released to somebody else who's interested in this cruise. I do recommend that we get you there the night before. Royal Caribbean does have partner hotels that they recommend you stay in, and then they will provide transport from that hotel to the port. Ron and I were supposed to go on a Disney cruise one time. We were supposed to fly out of Milwaukee, and the flights were canceled due to bad weather. And because his entire family was at the other end already waiting for us, we had to get our luggage from the airline, get our car out of long-term parking, and we drove all the way to Florida so we would not miss our cruise. So I recommend getting there one night before just to take care of any of those kinds of situations. So this price does not include that hotel either. So I will price that for you. Anyway, when you do get ready to depart, the ship leaves at 4 p.m. I have you on Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas. It's a massive family-friendly cruise ship. Lots of things to do on there. I recommend you explore this link of all the onboard activities and look at all of the photos we've provided. Right now, I have you on deck 8. I have you and Ben and Daisy in an ocean view balcony. It's a triple room, so it would sleep 3. And right across the hall on an interior stateroom, meaning they do not have a view of the ocean. They have a view of the corridor, but they're right across from you, is where I would put the boys. So they could walk back and forth between their room and yours if you wanted to do that. It's a little bit less expensive than putting side-by-side balconies. Tuesday, the cruise takes you into Coco Cay, which is a private island owned by Royal Caribbean. So only Royal Caribbean clients will be at that island on that day. It is like a major theme park. So I also recommend that you watch this video of Coco Cay. You can send the kids to go off and do all their stuff, and you and Ben can rent a cabana and just dip your toes in the sand if you'd like. The following day, you're at Nassau. And you had asked if there were some excursions to Atlantis. There are. You can look at all of the different excursion options right here. If you don't see one that you like, you do not necessarily have to book the excursion through Royal Caribbean. There are other third parties that we could look at if there's a particular thing you would like to do and you don't see it in those excursions. And then the following day, you're just cruising back again to Miami so that, all of your activities would take place on the ship that day, and then you would disembark in Miami and return home again. So I do have some questions I'm going to put in my email to you. And if you get some questions just from looking at this and trying to figure out is this going to work for us? Go ahead and send those to me as well. I'm also going to check Princess and Norwegian Cruise Lines to see what they offer in the Caribbean. But I just know that Royal Caribbean owns those itineraries, those routes, and they're the most family-friendly cruise line in that destination. So that's the one that I wanted to start with. So I'll see if I can get you some others just for comparison. But for now, take a look at this. Let me know if it's on target or not. And again, I know it will depend on what airfare comes in, but I like that Royal Caribbean does bundle airfare. You're sort of at their mercy in terms of what flights they put you on, but they do tend to be significantly less than if you book them on yourself, by yourself. So look for that. I'll be working on that and hopefully I can get that to you tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thank you.